And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
What's left?
Now here's Irving.
What's the screen?
To the inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Irving goes in, lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Screen by Lively. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Holmgren. He gets hauled in by Exum. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Davis a screen. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Irving looking around. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29th. '30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Dallas. And he comes up with a bucket.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got 6.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Now Irving. He has 6. Inside. Puts the move on. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Down low. Stolen by Gafford. And now the Mavs on the run. Outside Irving. From deep. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Mavericks making a change here. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks it from distance. Dort's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Gafford the screen. And stolen by Hartenstein. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Mavericks on top.
The Mavericks, 16.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Pass to Christie. There's a screen by Marshall. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Now Williams. Here's Christie. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Christie. Back to Williams. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Christie. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Marshall. No good on the 3.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Dort for 3. Fires in the triple. Dort's got 9.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
There's a screen by Marshall. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Down low. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Pass to Williams. For three. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Thompson. Exum outside. Fires from deep. The Thunder pull it in. 29 seconds left to the second quarter. Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. 24 seconds left in the first half. Dort for 3. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 15 points. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They lead by 7. From the arc. It's hauled in by Exum. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 18.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
It's Dort on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Davis. Here's Lively. Pass to Irving. Inside. And here's Exum. Beyond the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here is Irving. He's got 18. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going, and Kyrie Irving doing just that.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. He buries it from three. Wiggins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Doris, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. The Mavericks making a switch here.
Maverick substitution.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside for Dort. Fires the three. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Wiggins outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Irving. Davis a screen. To the inside. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Dallas making a change here. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Dallas making a change here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Caruso. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Nice shot by Christie.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
And here's Caruso outside. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. .119 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Gafford.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Exum outside. Pass to Christie. Gafford the screen. Lets it go from deep. And the Mavericks, another three.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. And Gafford with the block. Washington outside. Back to Exum. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Here's Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the drought. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Lively, Kyrie Irving.
And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Took them a while to find the rhythm, but they're...
The Mavericks, 54.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Irving. "19-footer. Goes back up. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
6 to shoot. Here's Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Assist from
Thunder trail by 12. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Davis with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Davis a screen. Inside. Davis going to work in the paint.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas leading by 14. Davis can't hit.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Christie. There's a screen by Marshall. To the middle. Here's Christie. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Down low. Tipped. In transition. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Thunder trail by 13. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Irving, no good. Pass to Williams. Toward outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. The shot off that time.
He continues to let it fly. but the makes have been few and far between.
Hits a three-pointer.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
DJ Washington. Klay Thompson.
Over to the wing. From deep, Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Irving. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Here's Christie. The three-pointer off the mark. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Dort for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Mavericks lead by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Pass to Irving. Here's the three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Trailing by 13. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Christie. Davis, a screen. An open look for Irving. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From outside the arc, can't get it to fall. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Exceptional